இந்த கமெண்ட்டுக்கு அந்த சாம்சங் ஃபோன் ஓலை டவுன்லோட் பண்ணுது.
இதுவே போ இன்டர்நெட் எக்ஸ்ப்ளோரர்.
ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவா. எனக்கு ஒரு ஃபோன் வேணுமே. Very good evening, Aziz and Priya. Very good evening. I hope you all wrote biology very well. I'm so happy for the paper. So let us discuss the answers very fastly, as you know. Yes. So let us discuss the answer. Okay. The first question, parenchyma is living but collenchyma is a dead tissue is wrong statement. And gymnosperm lack xylem vessel but presence of xylem vessel is the characteristic of angiosperm is the correct statement. So statement 1 is wrong and statement 2 is true. That is in the answer number 1. Okay. And 1 or 2 you can see which part of the seed from the given figure is destined to form root. Of course, you all know it is radical, which is marked as C. So C is the correct answer according to NCRT reader, C only. So which is given in the answer number 4. So that is the correct answer, children. Which one of the following is not a criteria for classification of fungi? So we take fruiting body and morphology of mycelium, but not mode of nutrition. So 103 is the answer. The fourth one, biodiversity, as such NCRT lines only this also. When you take tropical environments or less seasonal, only that word is changed. So that is wrong. All other statements are correct. A, C, D, E only. So answer is 2 for the question number 4. Question number 5, which of the following is an example of actinomorphic flower? Again, NCRT line for morphology of flowering plants. Answer is 2. Datura is the correct answer. Okay. So if you all also answered correctly, you can even just share your views. But anyway, I'm just giving the answer. Spindle fiber attached to kinetochore of chromosome during, again NCRT line children, if you see cell cycle and cell division, 2 points is given. The answer is 3. Metaphase is the correct answer for 106. 107. The type of conservation in which threatened species are taken out from the natural habitat and placed in special setting where they can be protected is given under ex situ conservation in NCRT, but we do not have option like ex situ conservation. So we have to go with the answer biodiversity conservation. 107, 3 is the answer. Then 108, formation of interfascicular cambium from fully developed parenchyma cell is an example for is dedifferentiation is the answer. Again, it is plant growth and development from plant physiology. Now, the next question, how many of the statements are correct? The flower of Vallisneria are colorful and produce nectar is wrong. The flower of water lily are not pollinated by water. Yes, correct. The most of water pollinated species of pollen grains are protected because of mucilaginous covering. That also correct. Pollen grain of some hydrophytes are long and ribbon-like. Correct. In some hydrophytes, the pollen grains are carried passively inside water. Also correct. So, except A, every statements are correct is the correct answer. So, it is in the A option. Okay. Now, 110. A transcription unit in DNA is defined primarily by the three regions in DNA, and they are promoter, structural gene, and terminator, because they are asking for the transcription unit. So it should come like this only: promoter, structural gene, and terminator, which is in the option A. You know, it is molecular basis of inheritance. And question number 11. Chromosome become gradually visible under light microscope during leptotin NCRT line only, children. Statement 2. The beginning of diplotin stage is recognized by dissolution of synaptonemal complex is also correct only. So the answer for triple one is 2. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct statement. Now, 112, the capacity to generate entire plant from a cell is totipotency, biotechnology, not biotechnology, microbes in human welfare, tissue culture paragraph this is. So, newly added paragraph it is actually. Now, 113. So, the labeled part which has thin outer wall and highly thickened inner wall, they are mentioning about God cells. So God cell also option C only. So now this time they have asked a diagram. Usually previous year and all diagram was not mentioned if you see children. So this year they have asked by giving diagram. So option C is the correct answer. Now if you see match type of question has come. Rhizopus is a bread mold. So 3. Ustiligo causes smut 2. So 3 and 2, both option 2 and 4 is there. Pusinia causes rust. So 4, which is coming only in second option. 114 is the answer 2. Okay. Now 115. Nucleolus is a site of ribosomal RNA synthesis. Centriole organized like a cartwheel. So 3, 2 is coming only for the option 2. So 115 answer is 2. 116. List of endangered species was released by IUCN, Red Data Book, you know. So it is in the answer 1. 117. The lactose present in the growth media of bacteria is transported to the cell by the action of permease, which is in the answer 4. The cofactor of the enzyme carboxypeptidase is zinc, which is, you know, biomolecule. It is coming in cofactor paragraph 118. Then 119, lecithin is also biomolecule chapter. A small molecular weight organic component found in living tissue is an example of phospholipid. Answer is 3. 119 is 3. And 120, Clostridium butylicum is butyric acid. Saccharomyces cerevisiae, ethanol. So 3 and 1, where it is coming second and fourth option. Now Trichoderma polysporum is cyclosporin. So which is in the option 4. So 120 is option 4. 121 is again NCRT picture as such. B and C it is given in NCRT. Both are perigynous only. So answer is A. 121 is answer A. 122. Bulliform cells. Anatomy of flowering plants. So bulliform cells, you know, it is large colorless cells. It becomes turgid or it becomes flaccid. So inward curling of leaves in monocot. Monocot is mentioned only here. It is not for photosynthesis. Wilting and that is flaccidity and turgidity. So which is mentioned only in the second point. So answer is 2. Now next question 123. In a plant, black seed color capital B or capital B small b is dominant over white seed color small b. In order to find out the genotype of the black seed plant, which type we will be crossing? We will be crossing it with small b. Okay, so that is test cross. So which is in the option C. Now, oxen is used in garden to prepare weed-free lawn. Of course, you know, it is against dicot, so it does not going to affect the monocotyledonous plant. So, 124 is option D. 125. Which one of the following can be explained on the basis of Mendel's law of dominance? Except B, all can be explained. Allele do not show any expression. Allele will show expression. Okay, so that is wrong. All others are correct if you see. Out of one pair of factor, one is dominant is correct. Factor occur in pair is correct. The discrete unit controlling a particular character is called factor, correct. The expression of only one of the parental characters found in monohybrid cross is correct. Okay, so that is the answer, children. Now, next one, inhibition of succinate dehydrogenase enzyme by melanate is a classical example of competitive inhibition, again from biomolecule 126, option D. Now, 127. What is the fate of piece of DNA carrying only gene of interest which is transferred into alien organism? So it is not embryo, it is an organism they are transferring. So it will integrate and multiply. So answer is A and B only. Now 128. A pink color snapdragon plant was crossed with a red color snapdragon plant. What type of phenotype we can express? So phenotype, of course, 1:1 is a back cross actually. So we'll get red flower as well as pink flower, which is in the option 3. Now these are regarded major causes of biodiversity loss. Of course, overexploitation, habitat loss and fragmentation. Okay, so these and co-extinction, A, B, D are the answer. 129 is A only. 130. Which of the following are required in the dark reaction of photosynthesis? We need carbon dioxide, we need ATP, and we need NADPH. So we need C, D, E option, which is in the answer 4. So answer 4, option 4 is the answer for the question 130. Need to match, children. For the 131st question, two or more alternative forms of gene is of course allele. Cross F1 with the homozygous recessive is test cross. Any of the parent is a back cross. So answer will be 3, 4, 1, which is in the option 4. So 131 is option 4. 132. Hint to always cut DNA molecule at a particular point called recognition sequence, and it contains how many base pairs? 6 base pairs. If you remember G, A, T, T and C. So 6 base pair will be coming. That is the answer, children. Now 33. The equation of Alhaus-Pearl logistic growth, where K indicates what? K indicates actually carrying capacity, which is in the option 4 is the correct answer. How many molecule of ATP and NADPH are required for one carbon dioxide fixation? One carbon dioxide we need 3 molecule of ATP and 2 molecule of NADPH, because you know the total 18 ATP and 12 NADPH for 6 carbon dioxide. They are asking for 1 carbon dioxide. So which is in the option A. Now 135. Statement 1. Bt toxins are insect group specifically coded by Cry1AC. No, AB and all is there. So not only by AC, so it is wrong. Bt toxin exits as inactive protoxin in Bacillus thuringiensis. However, after ingestion by the insect, the inactive protoxin converted into active form. Up to that is statement correct. Due to alkaline pH, so that also wrong. Both the statements are wrong is the correct answer. 135 option 3. Now 136. Biomolecule question. If you see GLUT4 enable the glucose transport into the cell. Insulin, you know it is a hormone. Trypsin is an enzyme. Collagen is an intercellular brown substance. So B1 and 2, 3 is in the option 2. So 136 is option 2. 137. Monoadalpous stamen, morphology of flowering plants, China rose. Diadalpous, Physum sativum, pea plants. Polyadalpous, citrus. Epiphyllus, lily. Of course, this is not there in NCRT. Epiphyllus, lily plant is deleted. But anyway, epiphyllus we are having. Okay. So, morphology it is there. So, option 2 is the correct answer. 138. Citric acid cycle happens in the cytoplasm, mitochondrial matrix. Glycolysis in the cytoplasm. Electron transport system in the inner mitochondrial membrane. And proton gradient intermembrane space of mitochondria, which is in the option 3. So 138 is option 3. 139. Robert May, he said 7 million biodiversity. Alexander von Humboldt, species area relationship. So 3 and 1 is here only in the option 3. Paul Ehrlich, of course. Rivett-Poppert hypothesis. Tillman, long-term ecosystem experiment using outdoor plants. So 140, let us move. In C3 plants, some oxygen bind to rubisco ends, carbon dioxide fixation is decreased. Of course, NCRT line, which is correct. In C4 plant, mesophyll cells show very little photorespiration while bundle cells do not show photorespiration. Mesophyll cell does not show any photorespiration at all in C4 plant. So this is wrong. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is wrong, which is given in the option 4. 141. Griffith transformation. Jacob and Monod lack operon. Harkovin Corona genetic code. Michelson and Stagel, of course, semi-conservative model of DNA replication. So 141 comes in the option 3. So 142, if the primary level they have given means they are asking for the tertiary level consumer, third tropical level consumer, what will be the thing? Option 3 is the answer. Now identify the step in tricarboxylic acid cycle which does not involve oxidation. Oxidation is succinyl-CoA to succinic acid. So which is in the option 4. Now 144. The DNA present in chloroplast is circular and double stranded is the correct answer. So 144 is 3 option. 145. So 145 is in the option. Asexual reproduction usually occurs by biflagellate zoospore is correct. Sexual reproduction is by isogamous, anisogamous, oogamous. NCRT line. So B is wrong. And C, stored food in the form of carbohydrate, mannitol, laminarian, correct. Major pigments, correct. Vegetative cell as cellulose wall and algin is correct. So except B, everything is correct, which is in the option 4. Which of the following statement is correct regarding the process of replication in E. coli? So, which is in the option A. The DNA dependent DNA polymerase because it is replication 5-3 direction. Now 147 we are supposed to match. Rose, it is perigynous flower. Pisum sativum, marginal placentation. Cotton showing twisted estivation. Mango is droop. So which is in the option 1. So A is 2 and B is 4, which is in the option 2. Okay. Spraying sugarcane crop with which of the following plant growth regulator increases the length of stem is gibberellin. Only increases malting as we know. Which of the following are fused somatic hybridization involves two varieties of plants? Protoplasmic fusion, pomato, all that we might have discussed. Identify the correct description about the given figure. It is wind pollinated flower showing stamens is the correct answer. Option 2, 150. 151. Alpha 1 antitrypsin emphysema. Cry1AB corn borer. Cry1AC cotton bollworm. Enzyme replacement theory ADA deficiency. So 151 is in the option 4. Alpha 1 3 and B is in the 4 and C is in 2. Alpha 1 antitrypsin is emphysema. 1AB is corn borer. B4 and AC is cotton bollworm. C1. Of course, it is in the option 4. 152. Which one of the following is not a component of fallopian tube? Human reproduction, uterine fundus. Option B. The TI plasmid indicates what? Tumor-inducing plasmid. Option 4. Which one of the following factor will not affect the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium? Constant gene pool does not affect the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. Now 155. Following are the stages of pathway for conduction of action potential through the heart. The chronological order they are asking. So you have SA node, then of course AV node, AV bundle, then bundle of his, and then Purkinje fiber, which is in the option B. 156. In the nephron, the descending limb of the loop of Henle is impermeable to water is wrong. It is permeable to water descending. Okay, so wrong statement. Statement 2. The proximal convoluted tubule is lined by simple columnar. Again wrong. It is lined by simple cuboidal brush border epithelium. So both the statements are wrong, which is in the option 3. Down syndrome, 21st chromosome. Alpha thalassemia, which is in the 16th chromosome. Beta thalassemia in 11th chromosome. Klinefelter syndrome, extra X will be there. So option 4 is the answer for 157. 158. What is the chronological order? Of course, Homo habilis followed by Homo erectus, Neanderthalis, Homo sapiens. So ADCB is in the option A. The flippers of penguin and dolphins are example. Penguin, you know, it's a bird. Dolphin is mammal. So convergent evolution. Option D. Anatomically different, functionally similar. Matching diakinesis. Terminalization. So A should start with 2. So only option starting with 2 is option D. So we can go with option D. B is for packetin, appearance of recombination. Zygotin, synaptonemal complex. Leptotin, chromosome look like thread. So option D is the correct answer. 161. Typhoid is caused by Salmonella typhi bacteria. Leishmania, flagellates, so protozoan. Ringworm, fungus. Filariasis, nematode. So which is in the option 3. Now 162 is also match. 162 pons is a connecting region of all part of the brain. Hypothalamus, neurosecretory cell to secrete oxytocin and vasopressin. Medulla, control respiration and all involuntary activity. Cerebellum, of course, additional space for neuron to regulate balance. So which one is correct? 163. 163, of course 162, option 3 is the answer. 163. Which one is the correct product of DNA dependent RNA polymerase to the given template? So 3 to 5 direction is given. So we have to convert 5 to 3. TAC will become AUG. So AUG we are having 2 options. Then we are having ATG. That means UAC. That also coming. Then GCA. That means CGU. Which is coming only in B. That is option B. Option 2 is the correct answer for 163. 164. They have given the scientific name against the common names. So 164, Petrophyllum, angelfish. Myxine is a hagfish. Pteris, sawfish. Exocetus, flying fish. So which is in the option 3. 165. Following statement is given. Only correct statement they are asking. Annelid or true coelomate is the correct answer. Poriferan or pseudocoelomate wrong. Askelmenthus or acoelomate wrong. Platyhelminthes pseudocoelomate wrong. So only A is the correct answer, which is in the option 3. Now 166. Common cold rhinovirus, which is in the option 3. So here only option 3 is starting in the fourth option. Hemozoin, Plasmodium release. So option 1. Vidal test for the Salmonella typhoid. Allergy is due to dust mites. 167. Which of the following statement is incorrect? So option 4 is incorrect. If you see, the only word they have changed is small. It is used for large scale bacterial culture is the NCRT line. Here they have changed to small scale. Okay, so 167 incorrect statement is option 4. 168. FSH acts on ovarian follicle in female and Leydig cells in male. So Leydig cell in male is wrong. So assertion is wrong. Growing ovarian follicles secrete estrogen in female while interstitial secrete androgen in male. Yes, of course, this is correct. So assertion is false, reason is correct. Option A. Chronological order, G1 phase followed by synthetic phase followed by G2 phase, karyokinesis, then cytokinesis, which is in the option 1. So option 1 is the correct answer for 169. 170. The presence or absence of hymen is not a reliable indicator of virginality. NCRT line. Yes, correct statement. Statement 2. The hymen is torn during the first coitus only is wrong. So statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is false, which is in the option 4. Which of the following is not a natural traditional contraceptive method? 171 is option 1. Option 1 alone is not a contraceptive method of traditional one. Other three are traditional: coitus interruptus, periodic abstinence, lactational amenorrhea. So option A is the correct answer. Now 172 we have to match. Fibrous joint, of course, in skull does not allow any movement, which is in A3. Cartilaginous joint, adjacent vertebra, where it allows limited movement, B1. Hinge joint, in knee, it helps in locomotion. Ball and socket, remaining one, two. So option A. 173. The following diagram shows restriction sites in E. coli, cloning vector PBR 322. Find the role of X and Y gene. X, ORI for starting replication, ROP for protein replication, which is given in the option 3. 174. Which of the following oxyhemoglobin in alveoli? Oxyhemoglobin possible when oxygen is more and less hydrogen, less carbon dioxide. Here given option is C. C is the correct answer. Now 175. Where we find anal cerci on the 10th segment, which is in the option C. Anal cerci. And then matching the list 1 and list 2 of 176th question. Non-medicated IUD, Lippis loop, copper containing IUD, multi-load 375. So, which is in the option A itself. Okay. Hormone releasing IUD, LNG20, implant is progesterone. So, option 1, 177. Again, it is a match. Which is the answer is expiratory capacity, which is TV plus ERV. So, which is in the option 2, children. TV plus ERV. So, 2 it is coming. So, option 2 is the answer for 177. Now, we have to match again for this one. Pleurobrachia for 178. 178 pleurobrachia is Ctenophora. Radula will come under mollusca. Stomachord, hemichordate. Hair bladder, you can find it in the ostrich thighs. So option 3 is the correct answer. Which among the following are autoimmune disorder? Myasthenia gravis, rheumatic arthritis, and systemic lupus erythroblastosis. This is all three are autoimmune disorder. Of course, this SLE is not mentioned in NCERT anywhere, but you can choose it very easily because myasthenia gravis and rheumatic arthritis AB comes along with that. This one only, because dystrophy, it is a genetical disorder. ABD you can easily omit and you can select the C option, children. Okay, now next one again we have to match for the question number 180, which is cocaine. Erythroxylum coca 3. So option again starts with only 3 in A option. So option A is the correct answer. 181 is again a match. Oxoneme we can find in cilia and flagella. Cartwheel in centriole. Cristae we can find in mitochondria. Satellite we can find in chromosome. So 181 answer is 1. Option 1. 182. Breastfeeding during initial period of infant growth is recommended. And so that is correct statement. Colostrum contains several antibodies, also correct. So both assertion and reason are correct. Reason is the correct explanation of assertion, which is given in option B. Okay, children. So option B is the correct answer for 182. 183, they have given the picture and you have to identify, of course, it is skeletal, smooth and cardiac, which is in the option 3. This is again enzymes. Lipase and bond. Lipase, of course, ester bond. Nuclease, phosphodiester bond. Protease, peptide bond. Amylase, glycosidic bond. So 184 comes in option D. Which of the following is not a steroid hormone? Glucagon is not a steroid hormone, which is in option 1. Now 186, regarding catalytic cycle of enzyme action, select the correct sequential step. So substrate should bind to the active site, then it should form a complex, then chemical bonding of substrate is broken. You are forming release of the product, again enzyme will bind to another substrate. So option B is the correct answer. Now bone marrow is the main lymphoid organ where all blood cells including lymphocytes are produced. Yes, it is produced, correct statement. Both bone marrow and thymus provide microenvironment for the development and maturation of T lymphocyte. Yes, thymus also produce T lymphocyte, which is also correct. So statement 1 and statement 2 are correct answer. Now 188, we have to match again. Exophthalmic goiter is hypersecretion of thyroid hormone. So 1 is 3. Acromegaly, excess secretion of growth hormone, B is 4. And Cushing syndrome, excess secretion of corticosteroid. Okay, so which is in 1. So option A is the correct answer for 188. 189, we have to match again. RNA polymerase is for small nuclear RNA and tRNA. Termination of transcription, rho factor. Splicing of exons, small nuclear RNPs. Tata box is a promoter. So which is in the option A. 1 is the correct answer for 189. 190. The cerebral hemispheres are connected by a nerve tract known as corpus callosum, correct. The brain stem consists of the medulla oblongata, brain, cerebrum. No, wrong. So statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is incorrect. Midbrain also there in the brain stem. Match again. 191. Unicellular glandular epithelium, goblet cell for secretion of mucus. Compound epithelium, buccal cavity. Multicellular glandular epithelium, salivary gland, which is in the option D. Option 4 is the correct answer. So 192, we have to match again. Mesozoic era is for reptiles, birds and reptiles. So A should come with 3. Proterozoic era, lower invertebrates. So B should come with 1. Cenozoic mammals, Paleozoic for fishes and amphibia, which is in the option D. So 192 is option Option B. 193. Mitochondria and chloroplast are both double membrane bound organelle. Yes, correct. Inner membrane of mitochondria is relatively less permeable as compared to chloroplast is wrong. Actually, it's NCRT line. Inner membrane of chloroplast is relatively less permeable to compare to mitochondria, what given in NCRT. So, statement 1 is given, correct. Statement 2 is wrong. Now, 194 we have to match again. The structure for storing food from cockroach, newly added topic. Crop. Ring of 6 to 8 blind tubules, gastric CK. Ring of 120, 150 malphizian tubule. The structure used for grinding food is gizzard. So 194, the option is in the second option. 195. Gauss competitive exclusion principle state that two closely related species competing for different resource cannot exist indefinitely. Yes, correct statement. According to Gauss principle, during competition, the inferior will be eliminated is also correct. So both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. 196. The following are the statements about non-chordates. Notochord is absent. Heart is dorsally present. Post-anal tail is absent. So option is BDE. 196 given option is 4. As per ABO blood grouping system, the blood group of father is B, mother is A plus, and child is O positive. The respective blood group is IB, IO, IA, IO, 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 which is in option A. So A is the correct answer, children. 198. Choose the correct statement given below regarding juxtamedullary nephron. You know medullary nephron only 15%, where the loop of Henle runs for a longer length, which is given in option 4. So that is the correct statement. Juxtamedullary nephron loop of Henle runs deep into the medulla. So 98 is 4. 99. A will be FSH, so that C will be Sertoli cells spermiogenesis, and B will be Leydig cell for androgen formation of spermatid. So 199 option B. 200. 200 is option C. P wave, you know, depolarization of atria. QRS, depolarization of ventricle. T wave, repolarization of ventricle. T and P gap is heart muscles are electrically silent. So this is the answer, children. The questions are mostly from NCRT, and this time they've asked as usual from human physiology. You have got more question. Biotechnology, more question. Molecular basis, cell cycle, these chapters you have got more question, children. I hope many of you might have done good, and answer key also I'll upload in the shorts very shortly. Also chapter wise analysis, which chapter where you are getting more question, also put it in the shorts. Thank you all for watching. All the best. All my prayer for your success. Thank you, children.